In a small, snowy town lived a poor, orphan girl named Lily. She lived alone in a tiny stone cottage near the forest after losing her parents years ago. Inside her home there was almost nothing: an old blanket, a wooden chair, and a tiny candle she lit every night. Though life felt cold and lonely, Lily still whispered simple prayers before sleeping. Every morning Lily worked hard to survive. She cleaned market floors, carried baskets, and helped shopkeepers with heavy work. Some people ignored her, while others mocked her worn clothes. Even when tired and hungry, Lily tried to remain kind. At night, Lily folded her hands near her candle and softly prayed, "God, I don't ask for riches. Just stay near me and help me keep a kind heart." Though she often felt forgotten, she continued believing someone was listening. One freezing winter morning, Lily worked for a strict baker named Mr. Brown. She swept floors, carried flour bags, and cleaned until her hands turned red from cold. At sunset, the baker handed her one small loaf of bread as payment. Hungry and exhausted, Lily wrapped the bread carefully and started walking home through a snowy path near an old bridge. Cold winds blew around her as darkness slowly covered the town. Near the bridge, Lily saw an old woman sitting beside the road, trembling from cold. The woman looked weak and hungry. "My child," the woman whispered, "I have not eaten today. Could you share something?" Lily looked at her only loaf of bread and felt afraid, because it was all she had. Lily remembered her mother's words, "When kindness hurts a little, it becomes real." Even though she was hungry, Lily broke the bread and gave the larger piece to the old woman. She also removed her scarf and wrapped it around the woman's shoulders. The old woman smiled warmly and asked, "Will you walk with me a little?" As they walked together under snowy trees, something strange happened. The freezing wind became softer, and the cold no longer felt painful. Under a tall pine tree, the old woman stopped. Suddenly, a warm golden light surrounded her. Her tired face began glowing peacefully. "My child," she asked softly, "why do you still choose kindness when life has been hard on you?" Lily replied with tears, "Because I know pain, and I don't want others to feel alone." The glowing figure smiled kindly. "You prayed every night believing?" "No one heard," she said, "but I listened. I walked beside you every lonely day." Lily trembled. "Are you God?" The figure nodded gently. "You were never forgotten." God touched Lily's cloth bag. Suddenly it became warm and heavy. Inside were fresh bread, soup, fruit, warm clothes, and small coins. Then God touched Lily's candle and said, "Let this remind you that hope shines brightest in darkness." Lily returned home with tears of peace in her eyes. Slowly, life began changing. Good people helped her. She learned to read and she found steady work. Though life was still not perfect, Lily never felt alone again. Every winter night, Lily lit her tiny candle and remembered. Sometimes God comes quietly, not in loud miracles, but through a hungry stranger, a small act of kindness, or a moment when we choose love despite hardship. And kindness given from an empty hand is never lost.